Oh,
And because you're locked in from the outside.
yes.
Yes, until somebody comes and locks you, opens up for you from the outside, like the matron or somebody.
That thing of the dorms are locked. One way in, one way out.
Yes.
Uwezi tumia ata odiro kuruka. I remember
because you have got grills.
Exit. So you could exit out of 4 doors.
You could.
And then the windows, you could literally jump
out. You could
out.
open them, yes.
You could open and jump out of the windows.
Utumishi Girls Academy Senior School.
Aye.
Yes.
But
and I'm leaving you on I'm throwing that out there so that we can process, because there are a few things that I want to address, but carry on.
So basically, another fire, 16 lives lost. I don't know if that count has gone up, but
so far it's 16.
Yeah.
79 career were being treated, 71 were released.
Okay.
71 of the 79, but that is what we have been given.
Okay.
Yes. We just don't know.
And something that stood out, something that stood out and continues to plague us with boarding schools, or basically, in fact, I think there are very few day schools actually these days. A lot of the schools are basically boarding schools. Is that thing of the dorms are locked. One way in, one way out.
Yes.
Uwezi tumia ata odiro kuruka. I remember
because you have got grills. Right?
You went to boarding.
Yes.
Did your boarding school have grills? I don't remember seeing grills.
I think I had grills.
Sorry, not in changes.
In Primo.
No. In Primo.
In Primo.
Tell me that, because you did from Primo.
Yeah, in Primo, we had, like, it's like reinforced. Like you can't chomoka.
Oh,
and because you're locked in from the outside.
Yes.
Yes, until somebody comes and locks you, opens up for you from the outside, like the matron or somebody.
I went to boarding for a quick second, and we didn't have that. I remember,
and this is Primo in St. Peter's Ishirauko, but
okay, but then when you went to Patch, you didn't have that.
No, we didn't have Korea.
Yeah,
it was open, like you could,
There were 2 doors, right?
One
door on this side, one door on the other side.
Yes.
Actually, I think you had 4. Right,
depending on the house,
on which house, right?
Yes,
in the middle of the hallway,
because
they're on each side, one on the back, one on the front.
Yeah,
sorry, like it was like one long corridor with I'd say north, south, then east, west exit. So you could exit out of 4 doors.
You could,
and then the windows, you could literally jump.
You could
out.
open them. Yes,
you could open and jump out of the windows.
Yeah,
right.
This was a school where every weekend for my first and second year, you could go every weekend. You could go home and come back.
Did you need to get the head teacher to get you permission,
or
weekend pass? Sato?
No. Actually, you need a leave pass to leave, but it was open, so visiting would be every weekend.
Okay.
But if you need to go out, you need a leave pass.
Yes.
And
it was a leave pass was you go to either the head teacher or the teacher.
The house master.
Okay.
House master.
Okay.
This,
and do you go same day or you have to go ahead?
You can go. You go ahead.
Like meaning, let's say you wanted to leave Sato, would you go to the guy like Thursday, Friday?
You go Thursday because what if he has to go somewhere?
Oh, so the head of house may not necessarily be the teacher who's there on duty over the weekend.
It is house master. House master, you get the leave pass from house. No. If you have an emergency, they probably had an escalation mode.
Okay.
But you see, like for someone like me, nilikuwa nimezoea boarding ya huko Embu.
Yeah, so it was,
and then I'm seeing parents. I'm seeing, like, I did not see. There was nothing for me to, like, oh, let me get a leave pass to go. I'm like, to do. It wasn't for me at that point in time. It wasn't something major that I needed to do.
But what I'm trying to say in all of this is that the so-called safety/security was never. It seemed then it wasn't an issue.
It wasn't an issue.
So I guess uko mashinani, that's why I'm asking now if you see like changes, not changes, patch for you didn't have that issue. But then uko in Ishara, you guys had
And this was primo.
But what was it, because they are just controlling so toys don't hepa?
Yes.
But not.
Like you don't sneak out. I mean, when you look back,
So
in hindsight, you know, like when you're there, you just think that's the process and just go with the flow.
Yes.
But in hindsight, when you look back, you know, you're like, because guys would sneak out. It was a mixed secondary school. It was a mixed primo. So there were boys and girls.
So were the upper classes also locked funga divyo? Ama them they had more freedom.
Dorms for boys, one stream. Because it was standard 5, 6, 7, and 8.
So the upper school had their dorms,
So
then
no.
lower school had, or they mixed, or the boarding was just standard 5.
So standard 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay.
And there were not that many. And you can actually fit all those students
in one
dorm.
Oh, okay.
And then down school, kulikuwa na ya madem.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I think there was only one.
Now,
there was only one.
Was there
dorm.
also now Hapa? There's a teacher who slept in this dorm also.
No. There wasn't a teacher. There wasn't a teacher. It was prefects now who were in charge.
Okay, so the seniors.
Yeah, senior, the prefects. Yeah,
Okay.
the seniors.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, because I didn't.
I
know
mean,
people who went to
because when I
school
look back, you know, like it's when you look back, you try to understand the structure, but you don't pay attention. You don't pay like, oh, there's no teacher. It's not like there's a teacher in the dorm.
Got it.
But there's a teacher on duty who will come and do. I remember one time, I don't know what I did. I think I took a shower late. Like, nilikuwa nimeanza hii tabia ya kuogaoga usiku like before I go to bed.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know, maybe there's one teacher just came and I don't know how I was swatching. This teacher came and just whooped me as like, you know, like you don't have PJs, but you've got pajamas, but like anakuja na kuchapa. Then you wake up, you're like, what? But you're like, no, when you showered earlier on. Because I don't know what the issue was.
Maybe
they thought that they had seen somebody who had snuck in or something. Because, you know, like what they were preventing is kids sneaking out, going to the town.
And, okay.
You know, doing things and coming back. So I guess that was a way of curtailing.
Okay. So you happened to be
but it just so happened the way... No, me, I was just sleeping. I was woken up with whips.
So they thought that you had snuck out? Or because they saw you in the shower?
No. Because the way I was sleeping at an angle that was uncovered. It looked like I was one of the suspects. I was like, bro, I was sleeping. I didn't do anything. No, I showered a while back. You coming from? No, I've been asleep. And I'm like, the dorm is locked. Where would I be going and the dorm is locked? Because you've been woken up.
So they had to open na kuingia. So how would you have snuck out?
Who knows?
But so back to this whole thing of locking toys in.
Mm-hmm.
We had this when, ironically, Fred Matiang'i was what?
CS. And actually, that's when they had picked up.
And
students had actually started choming schools because they are ni maandamano. Because think about it.
Some of the reasons that came out during that
but
time.
You see, we were never really given reasons. Nothing was ever, you know, when you think about it, what, you know, like usually like when even over here, when investigations are done, they're done thoroughly.
Correct.
We're like, oh, just angry students or students are trying to do what this, that, the other. And that was that. Na ikaisha.
No, yeah, nini silikuwa arson. The one of cops.
Arson.
There was arson.
This one. Then it's coming out. This one with Utumishi. It's coming out to arson also because 8 students have been arrested. Oh, sorry, they've been arrested and under questioning. For this one in Utumishi, in Gilgil. That your own president, during a breakfast, during a prayer breakfast,
he barely mentioned it.
And he mentioned it as an afterthought.
After he had finished his speech.
Yes, after he had finished everything, talking about his government's progress. like, was a State of the Union. And it's when, by the way, the ironical thing was, and I thank Linus Kaikai because he said that the person who was supposed to be the main speaker was a guy who was under Milton Obote but was forgiven by Museveni.
Yes.
And he was preaching about forgiveness.
Yeah.
How do you forgive somebody who does not, who they don't even recognize? A whole president, watoto wamechomeka. Watoto is 16.
16.
And this is after.
Not Chomeka, Wamekufa.
Wamekufa.
Yes. So
After.
Chomeka is, yeah.
And you don't address the issue. You don't even address the
That should
matter.
have been the first thing.
If
The
anything,
first prayer they
fact-
should have had was for that.
In fact, if anything, Kaikai was saying, if anything, the first stop president would have done was to go to Utumishi.
Correct. But the
Now,
first prayer, since it's a prayer, the first prayer should have been, we are praying for the souls of, plus the paros, those who are going through, nini, and I'm setting up a whatever they always do their bull crap, and this, because this has to stop. We have a whole resume of these things. Kuna CV ya hizi moto.